All right, let's talk about becoming a data analyst. We're going to cut through all the noise and give you a straight up, no fluff roadmap. This is the practical blueprint to get you from zero to hired and fast. So you ready? Let's dive in.
Seriously, are you ready to kick off your data analyst quest? You should think of it like that. It's not just a career change, it's an adventure. You're the hero in this story, and this is your map to some pretty awesome treasure, a fulfilling, in-demand career.
Okay, so every good quest needs a destination, right? Before we start gathering our tools and learning skills, let's get super clear on where we're even going. What does a data analyst actually do all day?
At its heart, the job really boils down to 5 main things. First, you've got to collect all that raw data. Then comes the really crucial part, cleaning it all up, which, trust me, can get a little messy. After that, the fun begins. You analyze everything to hunt for those hidden gems, those insights. Then you make it look good, building dashboards and reports so people can actually understand it. And the final, most important piece, you're helping the company make smarter decisions based on actual facts. You're not just a number cruncher, you're a strategic problem solver.
All right, destination set. Now it's time to forge your toolkit. These are the absolute, must-have, non-negotiable skills you're going to need for this journey. Level 1, we're starting with something you've probably seen before, good old Excel. But forget just adding up columns. We're talking about leveling up to master formulas like VLOOKUP and index match, becoming a total pro with pivot tables to slice and dice data, and getting your hands on Power Query to make cleaning data a breeze. And here's the cool part. You can get this down in just 2 to 3 weeks. Seriously. Okay, lean in for this next one, because this is the big one. If you remember nothing else about the technical skills we talk about today, remember this. And yeah, that's SQL. It's the language you use to talk to databases, and it is everything. You absolutely have to get good at pulling data, mashing different tables together using joins, and doing some fancy calculations with aggregate and window functions to spot trends. The best way to learn? Just practice. Hit up sites like LeetCode or HackerRank and just grind it out. Give it 1 to 2 months, and you'll build a really solid foundation. Next up is Python. And before you panic, hold on. You do not need to become a full-blown software engineer. Nope. You just need to focus on a few key libraries. Think pandas for wrangling all your data, NumPy for the number crunching part, and either Matplotlib or Seaborn to create some simple charts. It's like adding a Swiss Army knife to your toolkit. Super versatile. Okay, so you've cleaned your data, you've analyzed it. Now you've got to tell its story in a way people can see. And listen, here is a major pro tip. Do not try to learn every single visualization tool out there. Just pick one and become an absolute expert at it. Really, your main choices are going to be Power BI from Microsoft or Tableau. You can't go wrong with either. They're both fantastic. Whichever one you pick, your goal is to get really good at building interactive dashboards, setting up your data models correctly, and if you go the Power BI route, you'll want to get cozy with a thing called DAX. It's just their special formula language for doing powerful calculations. And see? This is why we focus on just one tool. Because if you really hone in, you can get good enough to build some seriously impressive stuff in just 3 to 4 weeks. That's it. Totally doable. Okay, your toolkit is forged. You've got the skills. But, knowing how to use a hammer and actually building something are 2 different things, right? So now we're going to bridge that gap between theory and practice. Now, I know, statistics, but you can't really skip this part. You don't need a PhD, but you do need to get the basics down solid. We're talking about things like probability, the huge difference between correlation and causation, that's a big one, and the basics of A/B testing. This is what separates real analysis from just guessing. And this right here, this might be the single most important part of the entire blueprint. I'm serious. Certificates are fine, courses are great, but projects are what get you hired. They're your proof. It's you showing an employer, hey, look what I can actually build. This is the real game changer. So, how do you even make a project? It's a super simple 4-step recipe. Step 1, pick something you actually care about. Sports, movies, video games, whatever. Step 2, go find a dataset for it. A site called Kaggle is a goldmine for this. Step 3, do the work. Use all those tools we just talked about to build your analysis. And step 4, the crucial part, show it off. Put it on GitHub, write about it on LinkedIn, get it out there so people can actually see it. Okay, you've got the skills, you've got the projects to prove it. We are now at the final boss level, actually landing that first job. The job hunt really comes down to 3 things. First, your resume. It needs to scream data analyst. So list your skills and, you guessed it, put direct links to your projects right on there. Second, the interviews. Get ready for some technical tests. They're going to throw SQL and Python problems at you, and probably a case study to see how you think. And third, when you're searching for jobs, think bigger than just data analyst. Try searching for business analyst, BI analyst, or reporting analyst too. You'll find way more opportunities. And there you have it. That's the whole quest, from start to finish. We've covered what the job is, the tools you need, how to prove your skills, and how to nail the interview. So, the big question is, how long does this whole thing take?
4 to 6 months. That's it. If you stay focused, if you put in the work, you can be totally job ready in that time frame. Just think about that for a second. In less than half a year, you could be in a brand new career. It's a grind for sure, but it is 100% doable.
And hey, once you land that first role, the journey isn't over. If you really want to crush it and move up fast, you can start adding some bonus skills. Things like optimizing your SQL queries, dipping your toes into machine learning, or learning your way around cloud platforms like AWS or Azure. You don't need these for day one, but they'll definitely help you get to day one of your next job. So there you go. The map is in your hands. The path is clear. Your data journey officially starts right now. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build first?